So I am Alyssa Bynum, at-large commissioner for District 1 within the Unified Government of Wyandotte County, Kansas City, Kansas. I'm very pleased to be a part of the work happening within the Unified Government to attain status as a community for all ages. Through the Mid-America Regional Council, we've attained our bronze status, which signifies basically our commitment. I worked through our county administrator and our mayor last year to adopt a resolution, and that was step one of this process. We're happy to be involved with it because it strikes me that it's a commitment on the part of our government to help be a part of creating a community where one can live a fulfilling life from birth through death. And it's exciting work to do right now because it's across a whole variety of departments.
Like Commissioner Bynum said, this really has been a collaborative effort. We've had a lot of involvement from our area agency on aging for years now, attending Mark's Community for All Ages meetings. Churches United has been a big part of this effort as they work to provide more elder care in the community, and they continue to be partners. And as this has grown just over the last year, I would say we've had more and more departments within the UG that are getting involved because there's just so much overlap with the services that are provided, with goals. For example, Plan KCK, this was a huge part of our comprehensive plan in terms of providing community prosperity for everyone. And we also have our community health improvement plan. Part of that is community connectedness and safety. And that really overlaps with these community for all ages principles in terms of providing mobility, access to services, inclusion in the community, and those kinds of basic needs.
Not only that, but we're also at the beginning stages of being ready to reach out to other agencies and organizations within our community because they also provide a variety of services. And I'm particularly speaking of those that might be engaged in working with older adult population. Obviously, we also have a number of agencies that work with young children. So again, it's that span of age from birth to death. And we have a lot of people in the community doing really good work toward that. So we're just trying to bring it all together almost under one umbrella as a community for all ages. And just to reiterate, I'm really proud to be a part of that work and to be an elected leader in Wyandotte County that's leading that work. But the real work is being done by our staff and by those agencies in the community. So I think we're going to enjoy what the future brings in terms of the continued steps of the process.
Following our bronze recognition, we're going to begin working more directly with the community. The next phase to achieve our silver level recognition is to assess different components of our community. So I mentioned a little bit before, but our transportation services, for example, our inclusion programming in the community. So we'll be able to actually assess what we do have and what we don't have and come up with action steps to fill those gaps.
There's a silver level that we will work toward attaining next. And then, of course, the gold level is the level that we want to achieve ultimately, that cities all around the metropolitan area have been able to achieve. So certainly we will be looking at anything and everything that other communities have done that have helped propel them to that gold level and emulate that.
In the planning department specifically, we're gearing up for a zoning code update. We really, really need this. It will address a lot of key issues that we have in our community and help us to better plan and then develop it so that it's more accessible for for members of all ages, specifically for our elderly population. So making those specific policy and ordinance changes will have a great impact on our community for decades to come.